Okay, so let's see how I go at filming this with one hand. This is actually going to be a flip through of a junk journal that was made for me by one of the girls at work. She's just lovely. I've worked with her for 12 months and she's a hardcore scrapbooker, and I didn't know that she made junk journals as well, and she gave this to me at work today. She told me she was going to make one for me, and yeah, she gave it to me today, and she said if you look at the cover, she's obviously repurposed an old book, and I actually grew up reading Enid Blyton. I've never read this book, but she said when she chose this book to make the junk journal out of, she didn't take any notice of the title, and she didn't realise that this was the title of it until after she had made it for me. And she knows that I am mad crazy about cats. So it's very fitting that that's the title of the book that she chose. So let's see how I go at flipping through this with one hand and showing you all the little treasures that she's put in it. And I've had a bit of a quick look through, and it's just gorgeous. I just love it. So she's used all different mediums of paper, and you know, so there's thinner paper and there's cardstock paper and cutouts from books, and I just love it. I love anything like that. And so I've already decided what I'm going to use it for. Like that's an envelope that she's used as well. So what I'm going to use this for is to carry around. It fits perfectly in my handbag, and I'm going to carry it with me and use it to like write my letters to God, my yeah, just like my personal time with God. So that's a thin piece of graph paper, and so that I think that's the perfect way to use it, because it's just such a precious book, and I want to be able to have it with me all the time. So I'll just keep it in my handbag. That's a little pocket that she's made, and she's put this pretty card in it that I can use to write on, to do some journaling on. And just the colours are gorgeous. She knows that I love purple. And so this is some more. And I just, I'm so touched. I'm just blown away, actually. And because I've seen so many tutorials of how to make a junk journal, and I want to make one myself, and one day I will. So that's the other side of the envelope, and that can be used as a pocket to put something in. And so getting this from Tracy has really inspired me to get my act together and actually start making junk journals, experimenting with junk journals, because I just love the way they look. I love the disorder and the chaosness and the busyness of it. And so that's a little fold out bit, and another envelope that she's used, and some pages out of a book, and there's a doily, and yeah, just pages from magazines. That's another little pocket, and she's put these pretty, like a tag in there, and just a pretty bit to write on what I like, why I like my family. That'll be good inspiration. And some more cardstock, another flip out bit, and it's just lovely. So I'm quite blown away, actually. Another little pocket there that she's put some cards in that I can write on. It's a bit hard to pull out one hand, and I don't want to tear it. And just other bits and pieces, and cats. I love these all the way through, and I mean I can colour those in if I want to, which I probably will. It's just, oh, lovely, just lovely. Another little pocket there with some bits in it. And that's the other side of that magazine picture. I think that's so clever with the shoes on both sides. And the other side of the doily. I'm just really excited to get started using it and start writing in it. And so it's got three sections in it. I can't remember what these sections are called. There's a name for them. I've watched so many tutorials, I should know what the name is. But there's a special name for what these individual sections are called. That's from a storybook, a kid's storybook. I think that might have been one that I read when I was a kid, actually. There's a bit more graph paper. That's pretty. Oh, this is very hard to do with one hand. The colours are just lovely. Another pocket there with some cards in for me. And some more cardstock and more graph paper. Oh, I'm getting dizzy. I like this one here. This is like an accordion style piece, which will be so much fun to use. And then the tiny little bit there. More cats. Very cute. Oh, I've got so many ideas already of what I can do when I make one and what I can do with this one. So this is the junk journal that Tracy made me. And I'm speechless. I'm so touched. It's just such a beautiful thought and a beautiful gift, and she's such a generous person. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed that flip through, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.